me shit. These hoes can't tell me shit. These hoes can't tell me shit. Man, these hoes can't tell me shit. I'ma get mine, ain't stunning that bitch. Running her mouth, talking about she need a vet. Always trying to victimize like she's slick. Man, these hoes can't tell me shit. I'ma do my thing till a nigga get rich. Man, that job, it got me bent. Me and this 9 to 5, it don't mix. That's that shit that I don't like. Never fall for the shit, cause it's all hype.
Time for me to fly!
There's a massive energy reading almost directly below you. You need to find a way to get underground.
Looks like you're in the hot seat.
Stuck? Huh. I thought you had this Omnitrix thing down cold. found the component in a hidden chamber under the fountain at City Hall. It looks like it's being used as a power source for a xenocyte hatchery. A pretty good one, too. It's freezing in here.
According to the plans on file, you're in an unused section of the City Hall sub-basement. I've hacked into their old security system. I'm looking at the room now. You need to shut down all of those power switches on the walls for the hatchery equipment. After you do that, you should be able to remove the component safely. Be careful.
Sorry to give you the cold shoulder.
Where's Gorvin? Still hanging out with the bats downstairs, I guess.
Yeah, and it's a good thing. I haven't gotten anywhere with this computer. Everything's locked out. I did find a file cross-linked to Gorvin's record that looks like it was recorded by Grandpa Max, but even that's password protected.
What's the date on the file?
Just over 5 years ago. Why?
Let me give it a try.
I've been at this for hours. What did you type?
Flutterworms. Yeah, Grandpa Max considered them a delicacy.
Especially live. I totally forgot about those things.
He never made you try them. Ah!
Log file continued. Subject, investigation of the plumber Magister Gorvin.
Grandpa Max!
Our ongoing investigation has tracked the missing alien tech to Gorvin, but he apparently disposed of or sold the items before we could recover them. Gorvin has also disappeared. At this point, we have no way to know why the tech was stolen or who might have it now. We have issued a galactic, rim-wide alert for Gorvin. He is considered to be extremely dangerous and possibly armed. With weapons, that is. If encountered, he is to be placed into custody immediately. End log.
Gorvin is a fugitive. Earth is the perfect place to hide since there aren't any full-time plumbers stationed here anymore. And if he's still in the business of stealing alien tech...
Then we've been doing his dirty work for him. We've got to stop him and find out what he's doing with all this tech. Kevin, why don't you... Where'd he go?
Ben, look! He must have used his plumber's badge to open the door. I bet he went to find Gorvin.
I better go after him. There's no telling how dangerous Gorvin will be when he finds out we know his secret.
Kevin, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You're not gonna believe what I found. Gorvin has been hiding tons of alien tech, and it looks like most of it is hybrid stuff.
But you haven't found Gorvin?
Nah, not yet. But oh man, there are a ton of xenocyte eggs down here. This is not good.
Eggs? Kevin, just stay put and don't touch anything. Ben is a...
Glenn? Hello? Whatever. That four-armed phony is probably bugged out. Not that I couldn't take him myself anyway.
You think so? Well, my young meddling friend, I'm sorry to inform you that you aren't worth my time. I usually let my little friends handle the light work.
Friends? What friends? Oh, those friends. Right. Well, you guys must have loads to talk about, so I'll just take off now.
Alien commanders carry the best weapons they can get their hands on. A couple of hits...
So usually I'd say don't monkey around, but in this case...
cool you off.
Kevin! Where are you? Right behind you, Tennyson.
Oh no. Hey, Kevin! Don't worry, I can help you.
I don't need your help. I've never felt better in my life. You know, I forgot how much fun it is to be the bad guy.
Do your worst. Go ahead.
Hey, that almost hurt.
In so much trouble.
That was the last one of those. Now I can't absorb metal.
Feel the burn.
Kevin Leatherface and alien equals unstoppable. Great. Now I can't absorb wood.
The smell of success.
Fine. I don't need to absorb anything to take you out. I can beat you with one claw tied behind my back.
Keep trying. I almost felt.
Give it up, Tennyson.
Come and get me.
Give it up, Tennyson.
That tickles. Cut it out.
Hey, that almost hurt. Okay, Kevin, let's try this again. That is so not fun.
Oh, my head. What happened?
I found you in here. You were antisocial, angry, and had a xenocyte stuck to you.
And now I'm back to normal?
Yep, no more xenocyte. Now you're just antisocial and angry.
Nice. Well, while you've been messing around in here, Gorvin's getting away.
You're welcome.
Whoa.
You're in no shape to fight. Get back up to the control room when you can and stay with Gwen. I'll track down Gorvin and take care of him myself.
You're in the hot seat.
Okay, Gorvin. I know you're here. It's time you told us why you lied to us, and what you're doing with that alien tech you tricked us into stealing.
I'm through talking to you. You and your friends have served your purpose. I have what I need, and soon it will be in the hands of my associates.
The hybrid? I thought you were smarter than that. As soon as they get what they want, they'll eliminate you along with everyone else. They think we're all inferior beings.
That's none of your concern. I'll worry about them. You need to worry about yourself. I'll give you one chance. Leave this place and mind your own business. Otherwise, you'll end up like your unpleasant friend, Kevin.
Sorry, no deal. I'll just have to take my chances. Besides, you gotta know by now that I've got a few tricks up my sleeve.
Indeed you do. But I know all about your tricks. Your grandfather was no match for me. And neither, I suspect, are you. Oh, yes. That's the stuff.
You want a piece of me?
No! The Rejuvenator! You'll pay for that then, Tennyson! You're pretty quick. That's the stuff.
get anything out of the four-armed felon?
No, but he's out of commission. I found some holding cells below.
Guys, I've scanned the whole base. There's no sign of any of the tech that Gorvin tricked us into stealing.
At least Gorvin didn't have a chance to give that to the hybrid.
Yeah, it's a good thing too. No telling what somebody could do with that if they were up to no good.
You guys mind telling me what exactly that is?
It's called the sub-energy. It's a subatomic energy source. One of the most powerful in the galaxy.
An alien race gave one to the plumbers years ago. It was stolen by an ex-plumber named Driscoll.
Sounds like the plumbers should have a better employee screening process.
We thought that was the only sub-energy on Earth, but this can't be the same one. Ben destroyed that one.
Well, wherever it came from, we need to make sure it doesn't get into the bad guy's hands. If you destroyed the last one, you can take care of this one, right?
Oh man, I was just starting to be able to eat spicy foods again.
Your interference has forced me to deal with you vermin directly and obtain this energy source myself. No matter. When we have completed our objective, you and your entire genetically inferior race will no longer be in any position to meddle in the affairs of the hybrid.
What did he mean by that?
We better find out. Gwen, can you track him?
Normally there'd be no way to do it, but the sub-energy is so powerful I should be able to find it if it's anywhere within 1,000 miles. Got it. Oh no. Look at this. This is a satellite view not far outside Bellwood.
A hybrid weather tower.
No big deal. We've dealt with those before.
Not one like this.
Okay, that's bad.
If one weather tower can freeze a whole town...
An array like this one could freeze the entire coast. Maybe even half the country.
We're responsible for this. We let Gorvin trick us into getting those components. And now, it's up to us to destroy that weather array.
These paths the hybrids cut through the fields might wreck the environment, but they sure make great roads. Not to mention, they lead right where we need to go. I guess we just drive right up to the weather array and start kicking alien butt.
Looks like the butt kicking might start before we get there.
Maybe we can throw them off if we split up. You guys head down the road and see if you can find another way through to the array. I'll take care of these guys and continue on foot.
Well, this is a team, and I vote we stick together.
2-1, overruled.
Wait just a minute.
Yeah, kinda stinks when you're on the losing end of that, huh? And I thought you were ugly as well. Mud. Those DNA involved. Boy, bet it would take something huge to deal with this situation.
The bigger I am, the harder you fall. And in charge!
so you can get inside.
Boy, bet it would take something huge to deal with this situation.
Looks like not all DNA aliens are created equal. These guys are...
Nobody makes a monkey out of me. Monkey see, monkey punch.
Any hot ideas about what alien might be useful about now?
Catch me if you can.
We're in a hurry, so usually I'd say don't monkey around. But in this case... We're in a hurry, so usually I'd say don't monkey around. But in this case...
In big trouble! There's fire! Oh, feeling a little swamp.